is going on, snitches? We are back better than ever.
Man, and it sounded smooth today.
You know why?
Why?
We're going to get right into it.
Let's jump in.
You know what I'm sipping on right now?
What are you sipping on right now?
I'm sipping on some Chimera
coffee,
homie.
Oh, man,
I'm
okay.
feeling smooth. I'm feeling electrified.
You know what I love about Chimera coffee?
What do you
love?
Taste.
The
taste.
You thought I was going to say the nootropics.
Nah, I did.
The taste, bro.
Yeah. Is it this chocolatey, velvety substance you're talking about?
Chocolatey, velvety, sweet.
Damn,
you don't even need sugar, milk, or any of that crap. Just make a batch of cold brew Chimera coffee. Go to chimeracoffee.com, spell it with a K. Type in the coupon code Show the Art and save yourself some goddamn money. Damn it.
We'll give shout outs to the other sponsors later on. But yo, Abe,
Yo.
we're your hosts. Just in case you're wondering, you're listening to the Show the Art podcast. We are your hosts. My name is Ames. Alongside with me is my boy Abe.
Yes, sir.
Abe, what's going on,
What's up, man? How you doing? How was your weekend?
It was good. You know what? We were just talking about it. I kind of want to speak on it right now, just in case anyone else is going through it. I was in a funk the past 2 weeks. I don't know about you.
You had the funks, man.
I had the funkalicious. Like I was kind of like, just life. Not over. I can't say overwhelmed. It was just like there's a lot going on. The baby.
I need somebody help.
I took a new. I got a new title at work or whatever, where I'm kind of.
A bigger cheese.
Yeah. There's more work to be done, which is cool. I dig it. Not complaining, but it's just like in me. I gotta adapt to it. I gotta it's just the bigger responsibility.
You're no longer the mozzarella.
Nah, dog.
Now you're the big cheese, the big cheddar.
I'm the big cheddar. I never heard that one before. I'm not the mozzarella anymore. I'm not the mutz. I'm not the mozzarella. Huh? I'm that cheddar.
You're not that mozzarella fella anymore.
Nah, dog.
You're the big cheddar.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I just realized, I realized that I was just being a baby back bitch. Just like, life isn't that hard. You got good things going on right now. You have an opportunity to help the coaches and the team over at Crank Systems in Nutley, the best gym in Nutley. Shameless plug.
The only gym in Nutley.
to help them out, you know what I mean? Not to help them out, but just I love to teach, so I want to teach the coaches things that I'm very passionate about. I just want to inspire, you know what I mean? And I was getting all stressed out about it. Why am I getting stressed out about teaching and helping my boys out? You know what I mean? And the baby, why am I stressed out and sad about having a kid when people are, you know what I mean, trying to have a baby and all that good stuff? So I just had to get out of my head and realize, I don't know if it's anyone else is going through this, but sometimes we get into like a lull, like we get into we just get into like a little rut where we're doing the same exact thing. It's just like cyclical, where we wake up, we brush our teeth, we do this, we do that, and all of a sudden we just catch ourselves. And I caught myself, and I realized, like, man, I'm not waking up with any purpose. Like, it's so true. Like a lot of people that I look up to. I don't know about you. They start their day off early and they start doing things productive.
I think they say one of the most common traits of all, like, highly successful human beings is they wake up early.
Super early.
It's like everybody wakes up at 6.
Yeah, even 4 or 5.
No.
Yeah, that's really crazy. Early. But baby steps, right? Baby steps.
I guess.
But the most successful people are waking up early and they're doing things when everyone else is sleeping. A book I'm reading right now is The Miracle Morning by
He's on page 3, by the way.
I'm on page 2, the introduction.
But I'm reading it.
Yeah, but I'm reading it. You know what I mean? So don't judge me. But it's just saying, like, start off your day early, because when you start off your day early, when you start off on the positive note, most likely that's going to carry over throughout the rest of your day. And it kind of makes sense when you kind of wake up like, not to be, I was a bum, so when I was waking up like a bum, not doing anything, the rest of my day would be unproductive. So already today, like, I started up. It just feels like, and I forgot who said it, brought up a great point. It's like, wake up with purpose. Like, you should wake up with, like, kind of alive and excited for life.
Yeah. Exuberant.
Exactly.
With energy. And here's the thing, too. I was thinking about it the other day, because one of my friends is starting to wake up early in the day.
Okay, cool.
He normally wakes up butt crack at noon. Now he's like being a regular human being, waking up at like 8 or 9.
There you go.
So I was like, well, if you think about it, you get up early. you can do what we need the most of is light out to get shit done, right? That's what people feel the need. And then our most productive times are when the light's out. But then when the lights are off at the end of the night, you're tired. You want to get cozy.
Yep.
You want to get comfortable.
You want Netflix and chill.
Yeah, it's hard to do work when you're tired at the end of the day.
That's true.
It's the most unproductive time. So if you're staying up, if you're spending more hours of the day in the most unproductive time, you're not going to get as much done as if you switched the clock, shifted everything forward or backwards, and now you're cutting out more of the unproductive time of the day, which is the late time, and adding it to the more productive time, which is the early time.
And just really cutting out the things that don't really matter in your life. There's a time when you get home, you should have like kind of like a down phase where you kind of have like a ritual what sets you up to go to sleep. But you should definitely cut out the things that you really don't need, man. Like that was like I was telling Abe before. Like I catch myself personally when I get into like a rut when I know I want to just push the world aside or push the world away. I game hard. NBA 2K. I was going in. Like I was putting like hours in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I realized
you
like
started a season.
My player. You know what I mean? I was drafted by the Pacers. Not even drafted. They picked me up off free agency. You know? I worked my way up to the starting.
Holy crap! This guy went mid-season. That's how deep into the season. That's how much he was gaming.
I was in, man. And then I realized like, man, why am I living other people's dream? Why am I like becoming someone or whatever when I could do things that are not more productive, when I can live my own dream? You know what I mean?
True.
Like, why am I living this NBA dream? It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? So why am I watching these videos? No, let me live this dream. Let me kind of work my way up in life. So that kind of got me out and having purpose, like raising a kid, being the best husband I could be, and kind of being a voice to the voiceless. That's the one thing that's kind of resonating. There you go. Something that resonates with you. Okay. And that resonates with me. So I want to start off like well, you know what? I'm going to share it because
a GoFundMe?
Yeah. Not even a GoFundMe, like a nonprofit.
Okay.
Like I want to start like a company where all the proceeds go to like
me.
I saw like one shout out to, I don't know who the guy is. He got his black belt recently from Vitor Shaolin.
Okay.
So I went to go check out his page, and he has something like a GoFundMe. Like he wanted to start jiu-jitsu in the Bronx, like schools, public schools.
Okay.
And that kind of inspires me. Like, man, that's the stuff like I want to do. Like it doesn't have to be jiu-jitsu, but I want to do things for the youth and reach out to the youth that don't have these avenues.
Okay.
And they end up going into things that they shouldn't be going into.
Sure,
you know what I mean?
sure.
Throwing their lives away.
Crime.
Exactly. That's exactly good. We come from Jersey City, so you know exactly what I mean. So those are the things I want to do. So I want to start like a nonprofit, start off with a t-shirt company. That's exactly what I was thinking. So I'm just gonna say it out there. T-shirt company, whatever sales I make, it's gonna go to like
half the sales.
It's gonna go to high school, like a high school wrestling team.
Yeah, here's one thing. Like some companies do. Tom shoes.
Okay.
Every pair you buy, they donate one pair to like some foreign country. I forgot what I read. So it's like they're doing their thing business wise, but they're also being philanthropic.
Yeah,
whatever it is. And they're making donations.
Dope. That's dope. Man.
Maybe that's something you could do. Every shirt you sell, you
Proceeds
give one for
go.
You give one away for free.
See, I'm glad I talked about it or whatever. Sorry guys, but
these are ideas.
This is stuff that I've been going through. So I thank you, man. So
and
wake
here's
up
the
with
thing.
purpose.
Yeah, wake up with purpose. Everybody goes through these phases in life.
Exactly. Yeah.
And we're no experts, but sometimes you just have to take a self-inventory. That's something that you say all the time.
True.
And get yourself back on the right track, right? And everybody goes through highs and lows, but it's how you come out of it.
True.
Right?
True. Yeah.
Everybody's going to experience the negative, but how are you going to make it into a positive? How are you going to come out of it? What is the energy you're going to put in once it happens?
Yeah.
Are you going to keep letting it keep you down, or are you going to turn it into a positive? You're going to turn it into positive energy.
Exactly.
And then, one thing that helps is a nice little vacation.
Oh, it's true.
The power of a nice little vacation.
That'd be nice, too.
Goes a long freaking way.
It does.
And it doesn't have to be in a foreign country or somewhere tropical where you don't have to worry about the weather. Just like a few days off.
Get away.
Just don't worry about anything. Get something. Just take time off. It always helps.
There you go.
Boom.
So how about you? What's good with you? How's everything?
Nothing.
Busy
body. It's hard when you have so many little things you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I forgot I got to finish that.
Yeah.
And then I got to create that thing. And then I got to create that thing. Oh, yeah, and then I got to teach class.
Yeah.
And then, oh, shit, I forgot to call that person back. Oh, man, I got a freaking dentist appointment.
It's
like when there's a lot of little tasks involved, that's when it's like, even though they're all written down and I know I'm not going to forget them. They're not like jogging my memory.
Yeah.
It's just, it's a lot.
Yeah.
You know, all that's brain stimulation.
I definitely get you. Yeah. One thing that I just recently put in that I kind of want to incorporate starting this week is I made like a little chalkboard in the kitchen.
Okay.
Because that's where I go in the most. So I painted it like with a black chalk, whatever. Then I type and just my daily to-dos.
Nice.
What's like weekly, what I need to get done. And then like grocery list. So those are 3 things. I'm just like, so yeah, just mark it off. And the wifey needs to put something in. She puts it in. So
yeah, that's being productive.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, I just don't use that for just a week.
But actually, that right there, that's one of the things people have the problem with the most is making a list.
Yeah,
and freaking being active on it
and just following through.
Yeah,
man.
It's scary to put your goals on a piece of paper because you have to face yourself.
Yeah.
But start with daily things, daily goals, weekly goals.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got to get my grocery list down. I got to get my to-do list down. I got to call these people back. Make that list. Now your brain power can be spent doing other things than trying to remember what you have to do.
And so those small victories add up. Like when you do not even positive, when you do things like finish this off, you check things off, you kind of you just feel productive.
Word.
It gives you life.
Yeah.
All right, man. With all that, let's put all that positivity and all that self-help to the side, and let's get to the main event, man.
Okay.
What a weekend!
UFC
217.
MSG.
Dog.
Did you notice that they didn't market this one UFC at MSG?
Oh, yeah.
Like the last one.
They didn't.
I mean, the first one.
They didn't. Even she was just like, where are they at right now? That's funny that you mentioned it. She was like, where are they watching?
Where they at, though?
Where they at, dog?
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts? Overall,
amazing card.
Wow.
Amazing fight night. Definitely the best one of this year.
Right?
It's up there all time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think right now off the top of my head which are the best cards, but man, it's
hard to think of what are the best cards.
This is stacking up.
This is up there.
We had all finishes, man.
Oh, my God. Hold on. All 3 champions dethroned. Crazy. And I only thought finished too.
I only thought there was gonna be one title exchange or title shift.
And what was your
TJ? I thought TJ was.
Okay.
I didn't think. No, I was thinking, and I was rooting for TJ.
Okay, your gut was going with TJ. Okay. Yeah. So my picks were GSB, George St. Pierre.
Okay.
TJ, and I picked Joanna. Why would you not?
I know, exactly. I was
Why
like,
the hell would you
Rose?
not?
I was like, I don't know anyone that would have picked Rose.
No, I know a couple people that picked Rose for good reason. She's a great fighter.
Okay.
She has a great mind. I knew for one thing that Joanna wouldn't get in Rose's head.
Okay.
Which is a big deal. But I didn't think she was going to knock the chick out.
No.
Holy smokes.
Doug.
Holy smokes.
I didn't think we're going to get right into that. Keep talking.
Great card. So for those who haven't watched it, the main event was George.
So keep talking.
Okay.
So I want to talk about Rose Namajunas right now.
Rose
man.
is a champ. Okay.
Speak on it.
The girl wins the title in the most humble fashion.
Oh my goodness.
Gets on the mic and just says, "Can't we all just get along?
I know.
Can't we all just be good people?
Can't we all just give each other hugs?" So JJ, I guess she's a big fan of Batman Returns. I think she's a big fan of Seal because you just got a kiss from a Rose, man. And not just any Rose. She got kissed by a Thug Rose. Thug Rose,
hey,
man.
Rose is very inspirational.
Uh-huh.
This is what everybody wants from a martial arts
that's true.
champion.
Yeah.
Someone who shows dignity, respect, honor. Obviously, the discipline's all there.
Rose. Ooh.
This is dedicated to you, Rose.
We love you, Rose.
Yeah.
But go on.
But yeah, she's everything we expect from a martial arts champion
and role model, man.
Role model.
Exactly.
Granted, we know MMA is it's a sport, so there has to be entertainment value.
Absolutely.
And since you're in a sport where hyping each event means cash and checks.
Yep.
Whereas like
we're gonna hype it up.
You got to hype it up, and you have to hype it up different ways. Here's the thing: not everyone. There has to be a balance. Not everyone can be Rose Namajunas.
Not everyone could be Connor,
I
Cody.
was gonna go exactly, but not everyone could be Connor and Cody, and not everyone could be GSP and Rose.
That's it. True. That's true.
And even TJ Dillashaw, the way he's putting himself out there, he's like, I don't talk crap. I'm a very disciplined person. He even mentions, I like to bring honor to the sport and all those kind of things. Not everyone could be those types of champions. Demetrius Johnson.
True.
But those people make you appreciate the other side, and the other side make you appreciate this side.
You need both. You need that yin and that yang. So it's just I don't think JJ does it to of course she sells fights, but I think she does it more for the mental game. She tries to get in her opponent's head.
Yeah.
So it was just cool, man. It was like a breath of fresh air seeing these three win, just because they were just kind of like, you know what, it is what it is.
Sure.
We won. That's the way I would approach things if I were to win, just because it's just you want to be. Oh well, personally, I would like to be a good role model and just kind of inspire, especially martial arts, This for the first time in a long time. The good guy won. Yeah.
That night.
Yeah.
The good guys won that night, and everybody kept saying. I kept seeing on social media, man, all the shit talkers lost. Today.
Yeah. Not saying whoever lost is like a bad guy or horrible. No.
Because they're all doing it to publicize the fight.
Exactly.
Bisping's a really nice guy. I've seen interviews of him where he even mentions it. I like George. Yeah. I respect George. I gotta sell this fight though.
He just seems like a stand-up. Yeah. He seems like a stand. Like his. When he was trying to sell the fight with Robert Whittaker. I was going to say Forrest Whitaker. With Robert Whittaker, he's like, I'm just trying to sell the fight. Talk.
Yeah.
Can you say something?
Come on, man. Help.
Yeah.
And you can't blame the guy. We only see these people in the public eye. We don't know how they are in real life.
Yeah. Although I think Cody is a straight shit talker. I just think he's like that. Yeah. There's no, he's not doing it self fights.
Great fighter,
he's a hothead.
Yeah, great fighter, but he's a hothead.
He's a hothead.
He seems like a guy that's like a nice guy, but
yeah.
But there's
he's still. I think I'm not calling it immature, but I think
he
with
needs
age,
some maturing to do.
Yeah, with age, he'll start kind of calming down, because it's just he's like that friend that you have that always wants to fight. That hothead, that short fuse. There we go. He has a short fuse where he just can't control.
Yeah,
you can see it on the Ultimate Fighter when he just mushed TJ, or he grabbed him by the throat.
Yeah,
those things. I'm like, you know what? I know you don't like him, but
you can't do that stuff.
I don't think.
Even when JJ put her fist in Rose's face, touched her face in I think it was the press conference. There we go.
I forgot where it was.
You can't do that.
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with stuff like that.
Yeah, you can't do that. And that's where I was like, come on, JJ, what are you doing? You turned into Ronda before she got ousted.
Yeah.
But seriously. Again, the difference between her and Ronda is I don't think JJ was getting emotional, whereas Ronda was.
Yeah.
I think JJ, again, like you said, mental warfare.
Yeah.
Because when fights are over, she's
respectful.
She's very respectful. And then she's very respectful from then on until a fight is booked.
Mm-hmm.
So then I love it how she was talking on the press conference, post-fight press conference. She's like
on Fox.
Don't who wrote
Rose?
No, I'm talking about Joanna.
Okay.
JJ. She was saying people were asking her questions. She was like, "Don't blame it on the UFC. I didn't have to do that much press. Relax."
Yeah.
And then somebody asked her about emotion. She's like, "Don't even compare," because they actually. I think they asked her a question about Ronda, and she got emotional, and now you. Mm-hmm. She's like, don't even compare me. She's like, I love Ronda, but do not compare me to Ronda. She's like, all this, there was no emotions. There's no one to blame but myself and Rose in there.
I respect that.
Right? She's like, this was the best training camp I ever had. Yeah. She's like, don't put it on the UFC scheduling. Don't put it on my emotions.
I like that.
Don't put it on anything.
I like that.
No, it is what it is.
Always point at yourself. No matter what, point it at me.
She's like, she's like, I've been here.
Respect.
I lost before. And I'm no longer a champion. You know what? She said that, man. That was crazy. Mm-hmm. In the post-fight press conference, she even caught herself. She's like, I'm going to lose like a champion. And then she corrected herself. She's like, I'm no longer a champion.
Ooh.
She's like, I'm not a champion anymore.
Yeah.
Dude, to admit that.
That's a champion
to
mindset.
admit that, yeah.
No, seriously, man.
That's crazy.
I respect that.
Like a guy like Cody, he's like, no, after the fight, Post-fight, he's like, no, I'm still the better fighter. He beat me today. And then somebody asked him, well, is he the better fighter today? He's like, no, he just capitalized on a mistake. Homie, the whole game is about capitalizing on mistakes. Man. Let's relax. He's the better fighter. It's okay.
Yeah, TJ was setting that perfectly. But let's stick with the Rose and JJ. What's next? What do you think is next for the both of them, other than Seal?
I could see easily a rematch.
Okay,
because JJ was the dominant champion, the only strawweight champion. She was undefeated, and she was dominant.
Yeah.
And she took on all comers. She gave Rose an opportunity. She gave everybody the opportunity. It's not even she gave the opportunity. She allowed it to happen.
True.
She wasn't picky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She wasn't.
She fought freaking Claudia Gadelha twice. Come on, people.
She's a fighting champion.
Yeah. So and this was, we didn't see the right JJ out there that we're used to.
Yeah.
We didn't see it. We saw someone who's like, what? A little spooked out.
What's going on?
And it was a quick finish. I can easily, again, that showed that Rose is the better fighter that night.
Yeah.
But you can easily say that was a fluke. I'm not saying it is, but
I
you
get
can
you.
sell it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And she's the champion. That's what happens a lot.
Yeah.
When the champion's dominant, long reigning, you give them, they earn the right to get a rematch, an immediate rematch.
So I'm pretty excited to see where the story of Rose is going to go. Is she going to be that new champion that no one has ever seen before, or is it going to be like George St. Pierre he faced Matt Serra? Is Rose going to be like a Matt Serra type where she
comes out of nowhere?
She comes out of nowhere, but
she's just not higher echelon. She took advantage of a good opportunity, mixed with a little bit of timing.
Exactly.
And you know what? She seems like an upper echelon fighter. The way she beat Michelle Watterson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, she's a great fighter.
She's a great fighter, and I think one thing that we've seen that I'm starting to believe, or not even started, I believe in her now, is her mentality.
True.
When you have a mentality like that, it's just
that's championship mentality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not a lot of the women when you watch Ultimate Fighter, when you hear them doubt themselves, not a lot of women have that. No, or just anyone. Not a lot of people have that championship mentality. Like, do you have what it takes? Her calm under pressure, whether from the press conference or the weigh-ins, leading up even to the match itself. Yeah. When JJ just went right at her face.
Yeah, Rose didn't back down, and she didn't play into the game plan.
No, she didn't. Yeah. She had her game plan just to not flinch.
Yeah. So now, where do we go from here? That was your question.
Yeah.
I see an immediate rematch. I have no problems with that, but if the UFC says, we could keep the division moving, and if JJ wins her next fight, we'll give her the rematch.
Yeah. She's going to get a rematch down the road eventually.
I honestly think she deserves an immediate rematch, but again, if she, worse things have happened. Yeah. If she doesn't get it, the positive note, the whole division is back on track.
Exactly.
Because JJ was on track of cleaning out the division.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's boring to see people fight the same person twice, especially when they're the champion, and then they beat him twice, and then now that person has to move weight classes. Yeah. But now look, it's a fresh division. Plus, Joanna admitted that if she won that night, she was going to move up and fight for the
bantamweight,
for the new belt.
Yeah.
I forget from flyweight, is it? Something like that. She was going to move up, so that was going to put another hold on the division. So not only is she beat everybody in the top 6, she would have moved up to a different weight class.
True.
So
and now you just think everyone else in that weight class is kind of like,
come on,
slim pickings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's pretty dope. It's just like the bantamweight with Amanda Nunes. It's just like when she won and the title is not being passed around, but it was giving it new life because you saw new faces, people that the UFC could promote.
Yeah,
it's the
exactly.
same thing. So I remember a few episodes ago we're talking about Rose, like she's probably gonna get it, but we're not sure if she really deserves it. And now look. She's a champion. Yeah. Just like we talked about Cody getting the title shot against Dominic Cruz.
Hell yeah.
Not sure, but he proved us wrong. So,
and it's not that they don't deserve it. It's just we're like, did they beat the right people to get it?
Agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we were wondering, did Rose beat the right people to get it? But the thing that made her get it was that Joanna beat everybody else.
Yeah. There's like no one else.
The other people that were, quote unquote, more qualified, she already beat them anyway.
Yeah.
So you got to go down the list. And Rose is the next one in line, and she performed well.
Yeah.
I could see her fighting. There's so many people that are coming up. Finally, Claudia can get another shot at the title.
Yeah,
that's
fresh face.
Fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Jessica Andrade.
Kern.
Caitlin Curran. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people in that division.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. If Waterson wins her next fight, dominating fashion, I could see her getting a title match or rematch.
There you go. You still have
you could sell that.
Hanging. Yeah. There's a lot of names that you could kind of build up now without JJ kind of like overshadowing everyone. So I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the next one, man. This is the one, honestly, I was most excited for.
TJ Cody.
TJ Cody, man. Who
Me
were you
too,
going
man.
for?
TJ, of course.
Yeah, TJ, man. I don't really care who was right, who was wrong, who was in the thing, but I just like the way TJ carried himself.
True. Very true.
And that's why I was going for him, man. So when he won, me and Sharice, we woke up the baby because I screamed. I didn't think I was gonna scream that hard, but homie, I was yelling.
Me too, man.
Because I just felt like he was vindicated the way he was getting like kind of disrespected. Yeah. Whether not saying he was right, I don't know.
Ames, whether he was right or wrong,
yeah,
he was the whole freaking marketing for this thing was Team Alpha Male painting him as the bad guy, as the guy who did all the wrong, and they possibly couldn't have done anything wrong, and how he's such a bad person. That's what they were saying, that he's a bad person. That's a bold statement.
Yeah,
and then they were bringing up the whole thing about how he permanently injured a fighter.
Yeah, man.
From a dirty shot.
He's just a dirty guy.
He's a dirty guy, and then they released that. They said he's juicing. Come on, you don't.
Yeah.
You're like what they don't realize is you're promoting the fight, but you're also staining that person's name.
Yeah, man.
TJ, had he lost that, he might not have ever been able to get any sponsorships after that.
That would have hurt, man.
Because all those pictures painted
and that video.
And then the video, it's practice, people.
Yeah.
You're supposed to put yourself in bad situations.
Yeah.
And your training partners know you. You're supposed to get beat up by them. If you're training MMA, you're supposed to get knocked down by your training partner.
And if you don't, go to another gym. If you're wiping the floor with everyone, go to another gym because you've outgrown it, obviously.
So to post that's dirty. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's the lowest of
lows.
That
stuff I'm just like, I just don't agree with that, man.
Especially because training with your teammates, that's sacred. It's based on trust.
Yeah.
The trust that I'm not going to open myself up to you in training, and you're going to go back and talk about me to somebody else.
You're not going to post it on Facebook.
Yeah, like you got me.
Yeah. It's stuff like that. It's just like one thing that really, what really grinds my gears and stuff on Facebook when you promote yourself on videos, but you're promoting yourself by like
putting somebody down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're subbing whoever, your teammates, whatever.
Yeah.
It's just it's stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like,
even Bisping said that. He's like, I knocked a couple people out in this training camp. I'm knocking guys out.
Yeah.
It's like it's practice.
Yeah, it's practice.
How does your training partner feel about you saying that right
exactly.
now?
I would feel a sort of way.
Yeah.
Exactly. So when TJ won, man,
and it was a crazy fight back and forth.
That was a great fight, man.
Because TJ came out, and TJ's here's the thing. TJ's an offensive slickster. He's offensive, but he can counter. He likes to use movement to create openings.
Weapons.
And he's a master of range. Whereas Cody likes to counter and stand back. Oof. But he's not like a movement counter guy. He's like I stay in my pocket. I move in and out kind of like small steps. And then I wait for you to come in. And I counter with flurries. Not many people counter with flurries. Yeah. He does, and he does it very well.
When he counters, man, it is like with Cody, you can't make a mistake.
That's why TJ was very cautious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And one thing that you notice that, and it's cool that they brought up is he was setting up the leg kicks, like just going at it, and all of a sudden, and he talked about post fight, like he was setting that up so he could hit him with that head kick.
Yeah.
Very similar to what John Jones did with Cormier.
Yep.
Exactly. Set him up,
Kick
boom,
the leg,
checkmate.
Kick the body, kick the leg. You set them up the whole round, the whole fight. Now they're conditioned in the time to block low or to not even worry about high. Boom, you catch him off guard. And, Cody had a good game plan. He made TJ miss a lot in the beginning of the first round. He did well. But also, it's a 5-round fight, Cody. You got to understand that based on what you can't say you're the better fighter based on one round of action.
Exactly.
Granted, he did knock him down. But what happened after that? Second round came out. TJ dropped you twice and finished you.
Yeah. And
where we at, George?
It shows like
where you at, George?
It shows the coaching as well too, is because he was telling TJ, "Hey, stop setting up all these kicks. Just kick him."
Yeah, you know why?
Why?
Because when you set up kicks, right, you put yourself in. Kicks are longer than punches.
Okay.
But if you're setting up a kick, that means you're setting it up with a punch, which is a shorter range weapon. So you have to go in a little bit close.
Gotcha.
And that gives Cody the perfect opportunity to do what he likes to do.
You.
And Cody doesn't throw one punch like you just said. He counters with a McFlurry.
Yeah.
He counters with a
with a large
with a 5-piece chicken nugget.
An Oreo McFlurry.
Yeah. So that and then when you're kicking, so you're trying to set up a kick, a long range weapon that you're only balancing on one leg with.
Mm-hmm.
So two things are happening. One, the guy's countering you with a flurry.
Okay.
And you're not in the position to move out of the way after because you're balancing on one leg.
Yeah, okay.
So that's why it was not working for him. So his coach, Dwayne Ludwig, said, as a perfect strategy, don't set up the kicks. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just throw it.
Just throw it.
So instead of going jab, right kick, cross, left kick, just throw the kick.
Yeah.
And like now he can't telegraph it. Now you could stay at a longer range.
True.
And now it's just one strike. So even if he tries to counter you after that kick, your leg's already back. Yeah. You're moving. Yeah. Whereas
you're
if
not
you
catching
did
a 3-piece combo.
Exactly. So then it's that. Hey, and it
worked.
It worked. He caught him with a high kick, left high kick, and I think he caught him with it twice. Yeah. But then the second time, after that second high kick, Cody was stumbling. Yeah. And then he hit him with the right hook.
Caught him, man. Oh, that was beautiful.
And the beauty of it is, he caught him in a flurry. Yeah. They were exchanging, and he caught
that hook.
Oh. So Cody, I like you as a fighter. You're a great fighter, man. Yeah. But relax with the ego, man. You keep saying that you're the better fighter. Yeah. The guy dropped you twice. Mm-hmm. You only dropped him once. Yep. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
And then you were out of it. Honestly, when the ref stopped, when Cody went down the second time, the ref could have waved it off right there because he was out of it.
Yep. You saw the eyes kind of go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw it on that replay.
Yeah, and then when he was fighting to not get finished, there wasn't much of a fight.
Yeah,
he was slumping over.
He caught his legs kind of like in a crucifix, but with that opposite leg.
It was just an accident because he
tripped.
Exactly.
Yeah, and he was just in a bad position because you could have stopped that.
Somebody that was there would have turned, bump, left, right, got to their knees, pushed, covered up. Yeah. All these things like your brain is functioning at a high. He wasn't functioning. And then you know what? Right when the ref waved it off, Cody popped up. Yeah. Well, guys, punches wake people up from that daze.
True.
We've seen it so many times, and that's not a good thing, though. Just because he popped right back up after
doesn't mean
getting hit with like 10 unanswered strikes doesn't mean he can keep going.
Nah.
The ref did a good job.
He did a good job, man.
And then I can't wait to see the pictures of them screaming at each other.
They were screaming, man. But you know what? I don't think it was cocky at all. Because I wouldn't expected my opponent to pop back up after celebrating. You know what I mean?
TJ was screaming at the crowd.
Yeah, and then Cody just walks in as he's screaming. So if with all the stuff that you're saying about me, I'm not gonna stop screaming.
Hell yeah!
I'm not. You're gonna hear. You're gonna hear me roar.
What you said too. He was vindicated. Those screams,
Seriously, man.
those lion roars.
Yeah.
Those were his vindication. That was everything coming out saying, I told you guys, and look what happens. You guys painted me out to be the bad guy, and look, the good guy won.
Yeah, that must hurt, man.
That must feel good.
For TJ, that feels great. For Team Alpha Male, ooh, that shit burns.
Yeah, it burns.
Yeah, but, hopefully things were learned, and I just want to see it move on. Because I'm not really into drama. That's what I don't watch any kind of drama movies, any shows. I'm not into that stuff. Yeah. So I just want to see good fights or whatever. Of course, I want a story, but not like that, man. I don't want to see anyone's
and we like
livelihood.
We love it when things get shaken up. When the guy that the big organization is pushing as their guy, like when Conor lost to Nick that first fight, everyone was like,
wrench.
There's something right in the world.
Yeah,
we just felt that way because. When when Uncle Sam is
forcing something down the throat,
it's forcing something down your throat, and then we win, the people. Mm-hmm. When it doesn't work, we're like,
it's a good feeling.
It's not. You don't always know best.
Yeah.
So that's what happened with Cody. That part of it was, him and his team, painting TJ to be the bad guy, but also it was like. The UFC's pushing this guy.
Yep.
They're dressing up in suits. Mm-hmm. They're giving him all this nice gear. Yeah. They're sending him to Germany to get this special treatment, which they don't normally do to people. Granted, he's the champion.
I get it.
And sorry, Uncle Sam. Not this time. Same thing happened to Joanna.
Yeah, exactly. But and the dope part is let these fighters let their stories kind of build things up. Because now we have TJ versus
Demetrius.
Ooh,
I mean, it might not happen.
This better happen, man. This
Here's
is
the thing,
sexy.
Demetrius, you did it, right?
Yeah.
You broke Anderson's streak. You cleared out the division.
Yep.
And everybody that you fought, you outclassed big time.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, outclassed big time.
Uh-huh.
And then you said, "Hey, I'll fight at a higher weight class. Show me the money."
Yep.
Well, guess what? TJ's doing one easier for you. He's coming down.
He's building that up for you, dog.
He's coming down to your weight class. And now you can't say, "Oh, he's got to earn it. I'm not going to let him fight until he fights one time here."
Dog, you
know why? Because he's the goddamn champ.
He's a champ. You don't make the champ wait.
You don't make the champ wait.
You don't make the champ wait.
Do you want to be a champ or not?
Yeah, exactly. If Demetrius, this will not solidify or cement, but it actually will, man. I'll see him in a different light. If he doesn't take this against TJ, it's
like, what do you want, man?
Yeah, you want to be a fighting champion? Because that's what if you want to be a fan favorite, if you want these people to love you, whatever. Not like you do or not, but still, like if you want the respect of this group and like even like the media, like they'll name you one of the best ever.
Well, Ames, let's put it this way: it didn't seem like Demetrius didn't want to fight him.
Okay.
Right? Or move up and fight the bantamweight champ. Because that's what they were saying. Like, I'll move up and fight the champ. Just pay me the right money.
True.
Okay. Now, him versus TJ, champ versus champ. Would that sell?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think this is the payday that can make him feel like him versus Cody would sell because Cody's a loudmouth trash talker. But him versus TJ, TJ's a slickster.
Yeah.
I would almost assume that Demetrius would beat Cody because Cody doesn't move very well. And Demetrius shows time and time again, if you don't move, he's going to have his way with you.
Yeah.
But TJ's a mover. He's a slickster.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like
this is
very intriguing.
A match between Dillashaw, Demetrius Johnson, and Dominic Cruz is something I'll pay for. Any of those three matchups. You put any of those guys together, I'll watch. Just because it's a chess match, man.
Now, do you think here's the thing too, TJ Smart. Before they offered Demetrius a chance to go up to his weight class and make it risky for him to lose his belt, he said, "I'm going down." Yeah. So now it's a win-win for me. If I win, I got 2 belts. Yeah. If I lose, I still got my heavier belt.
Smart man. He's a smart man.
TJ, I got this. Stay down there.
You just chill.
Yeah, we'll fight you on your terms.
Yeah.
And if I lose, you're still the champ. But if I win,
it's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win for TJ, man.
If I were Demetrius, I would say, "I got this. I'll move up, buddy."
Exactly.
I'll move up. No, thank you, but no thanks.
Thanks.
I'll come up,
but no thanks. Yeah. Whoever's moving up or down, it's a win-win for them.
Yeah, they're the smarter person in that situation.
It's one of those like Roy Jones Jr. type of things where he didn't really have anyone to face off with him. He didn't really have that main adversary. So I think Demetrius needs that one adversary to be like, you know what, this is the guy that kind of bring me up. Just like Conor and Nate Diaz. They brought themselves to like another level that I don't think with anyone else they would reach.
Exactly.
So
true.
Yeah.
And here's another thing. Chael Sonnen, I listened to his podcast, You're Welcome, with Chael Sonnen.
Shout out to Chael.
Great guy. He's the homie. He's not really my homie. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's cool.
Good thing because I was going to bring that up.
But no, Chael Sonnen is a master of selling fights.
Yes.
Right? He's a master of marketing.
Yeah.
Okay, marketing himself as a fighter. One thing he says is, especially with Demetrius, is it's not Demetrius' fault that he's not selling. It's his opponent's fault.
Yeah.
Because Demetrius is the king. He's the champion, the long-reigning champion, and he's already set his flag in the ground saying, "I'm the good guy."
Yeah.
So now the best way to sell a fight is good guy versus bad guy, not good guy versus good guy.
Nah.
Occasionally, bad guy versus bad guy does sell, like we saw with Conor and Nate.
True.
But everybody's trying to be good guy versus Demetrius Johnson, who's a good guy. You can't be good guy versus good guy. That never sells.
It never.
So it's not Demetrius' fault anymore. In the beginning, it was. Now it's not. It's his opponent's fault. Wilson Heath, I'm sorry, but you can't come in and act like the good guy. You got to come in and talk some shit if you want to sell this fight. TJ Dillashaw, I mean,
Clubber Lang style.
That's why Cody versus Demetrius would have probably sold more, because now you got Cody coming in.
Yeah.
He'll come in with the bad boy.
Yeah.
He has no problem being the bad guy.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
I mean, people already see him as like that bad guy.
Yeah.
You know?
One thing, just to go back to that Dillashaw fight, man, I hated how they were cheering for Cody. Like, damn, TJ's not getting any love.
That showed that the marketing worked.
Yeah,
but also
dog.
he's the champ.
True,
you know what I'm saying?
but
Also,
still,
Cody's
like,
the champ.
no love for TJ. No love.
Dude, no love.
No love.
But I was cheering for TJ.
Me too.
And he's one of my favorite fighters. I've been talking about him for a while now.
You have.
I've been talking about him ever since he kind of really focused on training with Dwayne, and he reinvented his striking skills.
That TJ's so hot right now.
That TJ is so hot right now.
So hot.
His mocha latte hair. No, his vanilla latte hair.
What was it? His blue. What his pose?
Blue steel. His Magnum pose.
Damn, TJ's Magnum, man.
Yeah.
Cody couldn't take it.
He couldn't take it
when he turned left.
Dude,
left hook.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Saturday night you go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday you wake up.
Mm-hmm.
What were you thinking about? What fight in particular?
TJ.
I was thinking about that fight all.
TJ.
I really want to watch it again.
Yeah,
dude.
TJ. It just. Yeah, man. There was so much. You felt the tension.
Yeah.
There was not that much tension with GSP. GSP and Bisping was cool and all that.
It was
more
cool.
like the nostalgic.
Yeah.
It's like when you see Hulk Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah. Or The Rock came back after
The
4
Rock
years.
versus
And he's John Cena.
Yeah,
Holy crap!
Oh my god!
Yeah.
But after a while, like, okay, I'm over it
Yeah.
because there's young guns now
Yeah.
that I want to watch, and TJ and Cody.
There was heat. There was everything. There was heat. There was drama. It was good guy versus bad guy. It was bad guy making the good guy look bad. It was good guy defending himself, which he shouldn't.
Yeah.
Whenever you're a good guy, don't defend yourself.
Yeah.
That's what Cormier learned the hard way.
True.
Don't boo me. Boo this man.
Yeah.
And then we're like, boo you.
Yeah.
You got to be like, you got to ignore it.
Me?
Yeah. All right, boo you.
Yeah. You suck.
You can't. I mean, not even being a bad guy, but you can't defend yourself when you're the good guy.
There's no point. Yeah,
that's the same problem with Woodley. Yeah,
Woodley's
he's defending himself
like,
as
love
a good
me. No, it's just gonna happen.
Yeah,
yeah.
Just
worry
be
about
yourself.
it.
Don't even
Kevin
acknowledge
Durant,
it.
Kevin Durant.
That's it.
Just let it go. It's gonna
go.
happen, man.
Yeah.
Just
TJ Cody had it all. It had drama. It had storyline. It had good guy versus bad guy. It had bad blood.
I wish that was the main event.
Yeah, and it was teammate versus ex-teammate. That never happens.
That for championship.
Yeah. Now let's move on to the main event.
That was dope.
I was excited when GSP finally started walking out. I was like, "Holy crap!"
Yeah,
I'm more excited for this
happening.
fight than I thought.
Yeah, I agree. And then but you know what? I was actually going for Bisping. I was going for
Bisping.
Yeah, kick me off the show right now,
dude. What's wrong with you?
I know.
Why were you?
As
were
I'm
you
watching
rooting for him, or were you expecting him to win?
I was going for Bisping because I know he sells fights and he's been there.
You know what sells fights?
George St. Pierre.
No, if you go to Chimera, if you go to invertedgear.com, type in the coupon code ShowTheArt15, you could save 15% on any of their rash guards.
Damn.
Gis.
Damn.
They got belts. They got cool T-shirts.
Damn.
They got this Black Friday sale coming up.
Ooh.
I would keep in mind with that. But if you can't wait, type in the coupon code ShowTheArt15, save some money.
Damn.
And if you're trying to get your recovery on,
please
go to VAPE bright.org.
Get yourself.
Type in the coupon code ShowTheArt and save some big money on some CBD oil, 100% organic CBD oil. It'll help with recovery and reducing that inflammation so you could train without feeling the pain. Type in the coupon code ShowTheArt, vapebright.org. Guys, it'll help out a lot. You know, support us, support our sponsors. What was I saying about GSP?
You know what to sell fights?
What?
I was talking about Bisping.
Okay.
I was just going for Bisping.
Yeah,
just because he's been there. Yeah.
Okay, you were going for Bisping.
And then as I'm watching, I'm like, damn, GSP's such a good guy. And then when he talked post-fight and won.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get into that. So let's just
hold on.
What were your thoughts?
Okay. GSP surprised me.
Boy, did he ever, man. Where was this GSP? He didn't evolve, man.
This was GSP. He didn't.
This is the best I've seen.
This was GSP when he first came on the UFC scene. He was striking everybody, and he reinvented himself, but he kind of brought it back to the old school GSP.
He did, man.
And he was proving a point, man.
I love the way he was striking.
Yeah, striking was on point.
I love the way he was striking.
Beautiful.
Because, like, right towards the end, you just see, take him to the ground, maul him to death. Yeah. Maybe get a submission.
The question is, Ames, did he outstrike Michael Bisping?
When he took him to the ground, Bisping gave him.
I mean, that was the only time. Okay, here Dana White said it perfectly.
Okay.
If the fight didn't go to Bisping's closed guard in the second round,
Yeah.
GSP wouldn't have a scratch on him.
True.
He outstruck Michael Bisping on the feet.
He did.
I mean, the way the fight ended is he knocked him down with a hook.
He caught him. Oh, beautiful, man.
Come on.
Shout out to Freddie.
Shout out to Freddie Roach. Shout out.
Shout out, man.
Yeah.
Killer Cali.
Dude, no, honestly.
But he looked great, man. There's only one person that can make a Superman punch effective, and that's GSP.
When he did that Superman punch, and he does it Superman jab punch, I was like,
it's so pretty, man. It just you get feeling.
Yeah.
Like you remember like the good old days.
Yeah. And we're like, yeah, that's your punch.
And his combo, Superman to leg kick.
Did you see him land that spinning back kick?
Beautiful, man.
He nipped him in the head.
Yo, he caught him.
Yeah.
It's just this GSP is like, man, I love where this is going.
The
man.
only thing is he started to get a little tired.
There
now,
we go.
is it because of a lack of
I think everything.
Competition in a while? Nerves?
Muscle.
Was it because he bulked up and he's not used to moving that body?
Yeah.
In competition? Or is it just nerves?
Yeah, I think all of everything but nerves. I just think GSP is a composed champion.
Yeah.
Where we saw it, but I think it was the muscle. I think it was a time off. You can't people just say it's just like the worst thing to someone is this time off, like wrestling, time off the mat. So I think that one started catching up.
And he was a little bit more bulky.
He was.
So maybe he needs more practice at that weight.
That muscle, man, you fatigue a lot faster.
Yeah, remember Brock Lesnar versus Frank Mir?
Oh,
remember the second fight?
Yeah,
Frank Mir bulked up big time, huge. And then after the fight,
he wasn't ready for it.
He lost, and then he was like, you know what? I realized, I was pushing this weight. I gained 40 pounds to fight Brock Lesnar in like 6 months. But Brock Lesnar's been carrying around 265 his whole life.
Yeah, man.
I've just been doing it the last 6 months.
Yeah.
You need to grow into this body. You need to spend a lot of time in it. So maybe GSP, he's probably spent maybe 2 or 3 months at this new weight.
Yeah.
Maybe he needs 6 more months, and he'll do better with the cardio.
He will get into that. But it seemed like the tide was turning. Michael Bisping started kind of feeling it that second round.
Yeah. And then what happened?
Noticed that, right?
The master of strategy took him down.
Yeah.
Granted, he landed those nice elbows.
Just catching him.
But, GSP didn't look hurt. He just got cut.
He
was looking for the pass. He never, tried to get out of closed guard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
If
you're in danger, you would try to get out.
Yeah. If GSP didn't catch him and didn't finish him off, I think Bisping would have just...
Bisping was pulling away, man.
That volume. That's the one thing about Bisping. Once he throws in that volume, you're in trouble, man, because it's hard to stay at that pace.
But that's what makes GSP one of the greatest of all time.
Exactly.
A true champion. Because no matter what, he always finds a way to win. That's what a true champion is.
Seriously,
when faced with adversity...
He's a champion.
He's always
man. And then he talked about setting up the trap before he would try to force things.
Yeah.
Now it was such a jiu-jitsu move, man.
Yeah.
Just kind of let go.
Yeah.
And then readjust, and he caught that neck.
Yeah. There's a picture of him wrapping around Bisping's neck and pushing the top of his head the other way. Remember Nate did that to Conor to get the rear naked, but he punched him. I missed that in the fight, but there's a picture of him pushing his head the other way.
Oh shoot! I didn't even see that.
Shout out to GSP.
Yeah.
You're the man.
Shout out to that squad, Danner. Maybe showing them some new tricks,
dude.
But man,
and GSP looked powerful.
He did.
His striking when he landed shots, he landed that overhand a couple times. It looked powerful, man.
Connecting, man. It was just everything the way when people hype up. Like now, you're kind of for people, the people in the know. When they hype up videos like, oh, this is the best I've seen him, I'm not really buying it. Or when we see BJ Penn videos, this is the best BJ we've ever seen.
Yeah.
No, just this GSP, I believe it now.
Yeah.
He really did improve.
If this GSP had good cardio,
shit,
Bisping had no chance.
Yeah, he had no chance, man.
He had no chance.
Yeah, you could just see and you could see in Mike's eyes, Bisping's eyes, like that first round, like man, it didn't seem like man.
Yeah.
Like I don't want this. Like this is gonna be a tough
Hell
ride.
Yeah. And you know what's super impressive?
Mm-hmm.
4 years off, the guy comes back, and normally people are gun shy.
Yeah,
they're afraid to mix it up, combos. This guy stepped in the pocket. He knocked Bisping out in the pocket.
Chilled in there.
He threw a combo. Bop, bop.
Yeah, the confidence that him, Rose, and TJ had, you could just tell, like fluid. I love the way TJ fights.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
We didn't even talk about Wonder Boy versus Masvidal.
Oh, true.
We didn't even talk about that, and it was such a great fight.
Damn,
it was such a great fight.
Yeah,
Wonder Boy brought it back.
Yeah.
Right?
He was too
came
fast,
out,
man. He was too fast.
and he was throwing combos.
Yep.
He was being aggressive, something we missed in the two Woodley fights.
Yeah.
Granted.
Counters.
Yeah.
Oof, it was too much, man. It's just wow.
And people, they always talk about him as a point fighter. Watch the guy throw a shot.
Yeah.
He's trying to knock you out.
Yeah.
But he's also not trying to get hit.
Smart. He's a smart fighter.
He's a smart fighter.
Forget what all the fans want. He's a smart fighter.
But at this stage of the game, and this is the same problem GSP had, at this stage of the game, he's fighting the best in the world. You can't expect to knock everybody out, to submit everybody.
Yeah.
Because they're the best in the world. If you're facing the top 3, I can't expect to finish everybody.
Yeah.
And that's what happened with GSP. It's not like he wasn't trying to. You think GSP wants to spend, 4 fights in a row, 5-round fights?
Hell no. He wants to finish. Any champion, and just the way his post fight, man. That's when I was like, man, why was I going for Bisping?
Because Bisping was the true underdog story.
Yeah.
But, I cheered for him already as the underdog. Yeah. Now he was talking about my boy, and he got his head chopped off.
He did, man.
No, I like Bisping, and I felt really bad for him after the fight.
Props to him, the way he carried himself after.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
I wish Cody did that, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So now let's go here. 2 things. Where does Bisping go? Because you could tell he would have retired if he won.
Yeah.
And he wants one more fight.
Yeah.
Who do we give him as the people? You're not. I don't. If he wants to retire on top, you don't let him fight Luke Rockhold again. You don't let him fight Yoel Romero.
No.
Maybe Weidman if Weidman doesn't get the title.
Weidman. Maybe close out with Silva. Who does Silva
rematch
have?
with Silva? Silva's got Gastelum. Ooh. At the end of the match.
Damn.
If Silva finishes Gastelum.
He has Gastelum?
Yeah.
So, damn. Don't they both train under
Black House?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Anderson created Black House.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
I didn't know that, but it just
But Anderson, I think he trains in Brazil more than anything. Black House is just like a new gym, a gym in California I think when Black House first came out, when Black House was first started, I think it was a private gym where Anderson and a bunch of guys could come together and train.
All the monsters.
Yeah.
That's where all the monsters were.
But now it's like open to like a fight team.
Yeah, okay, so he's who does Bisping have? Let me look at
who does he have?
No, who would they give?
Yeah, I mean there's a number of guys. I could see him.
Who do you think?
Okay, who would you like? I would like to see him versus Chris Weidman. Because if Chris Weidman beats Bisping, who is the champion, that can set him up to win.
That's nice.
Plus, Weidman doesn't need the biggest challenge right now.
He doesn't.
He still needs to build himself. But let's look at the other side of the equation. GSP kind of avoided the question, but I think he will fight Robert Whittaker because he wasn't denying it. And Dana White, even post-fight, was like, no, Robert Whittaker's next. So now let's say that's a great fight.
God.
And here's the thing about GSP and Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker used to be a 170 guy.
Yeah. Oh.
So he's not the biggest 185er.
True.
And neither is GSP. So that fight, if GSP was avoiding certain people because of their size, because he's a smaller guy, this fight makes sense.
Yeah. Oh.
Man. GSP versus Yoel. It's just the size difference is going to be crazy.
That's one I was just thinking about. Yoel Romero versus GSP. Good luck taking Yoel down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be
but he would probably take Yoel down.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if let's say Robert Whittaker GSP fight happens, boom.
Okay.
Who do you have next? You got Yoel still in the mix. You got Luke Rockhold still in the mix. You got Chris Weidman still in the mix.
Yep.
Those are the top 3 guys.
Yeah.
Right behind the champion, Bisping.
Yes.
So I guess you would match up probably Luke Rockhold and Yoel.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fun matchup.
But you can also do Luke Rockhold rematch against Chris Weidman.
I would like to see Weidman kind of redeem himself, and I would just like to see a rematch with that. That was a good fight.
Yeah, that was a really good
that was
fight.
a great fight. So I'd like to see that.
But I could see the UFC doing like a title eliminator match and Yoel versus because Yoel, who did he lose to? Robert Whittaker.
Yeah.
So or maybe they'll do Luke Rockhold because here's the thing: the UFC wants to do a fresh championship match.
Yeah.
You don't always want the rematches. And let's face it, they probably don't want Yoel as the champion. That's not their number one pick in that division.
That's one they're kind of trying to steer away from.
Yeah, because Yoel, he just doesn't speak great English.
Just everything. It's just the age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The accusations.
English, just everything.
But also look at the other guys. Luke Rockhold, the guy's a model. Mm-hmm. He's a stud.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. How about
Luke
Rockhold or any of these guys against? There was a middleweight that won. over the weekend. Faced off a former welterweight champion and knocked his block off.
Borrachinha?
Oh,
Borrachinha?
we're talking, baby.
Borrachinha? Yo. You know what I want to see next? Actually, when I was... he destroyed Johnny Hendricks.
Yo.
Johnny Hendricks looked like a guy fighting for his life in there. No offense. I like you, Johnny Hendricks.
Yeah.
But you were fighting for your life.
Yeah. This man is... He's a
Paulo
monster.
Costa. Paulo Borrachinha. Why did they change his nickname to
I don't think
Eraser?
I don't think he liked Borrachinha.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why. I think they mentioned it during... I think the weigh-ins.
The walkout.
The walkout. Yeah.
I missed that part about them talking about it, but somebody had mentioned it. But yeah, I mean, the Eraser, all I can think about is Arnold Schwarzenegger from the 90s.
And he has a body of...
the Eraser.
Of a young Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. I
12.
am the Eraser. Get ready to be erased.
Yo, this guy could sell.
This guy's
just on his look and what he does.
Props to Paulo Borrachinha forever. We will call you Borrachinha. Props to him for really going above and beyond and trying to address the crowd in English.
Yeah,
I love that, man. You're only gonna get better.
You know, he wants to be a star.
Yeah,
the
guy's handsome.
like that. Yeah,
the guy's handsome.
He has the whole package.
Yeah, but will he always pass drug tests?
I know. His body just says juice to the gills.
He's not passing. He failed the sniff test, the look test.
It does not look like he's shopping at Vitamin Shop, or GNC. He's local.
He's fighting at that Brazilian GNC, that BNC, that Brazilian Nutrition Center. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, dog.
But
he is a specimen.
But regardless, Ames, he has good striking.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing Marcos and I were watching the fight and we were saying, we're like, damn, he's powerful, but he had very good technique. He had very good strategy. He was moving in and out. He wasn't just a brawler out there.
Yeah. He's like an assassin. He's gonna take you apart.
So let's see this, Ames.
Oh, give it to me.
Paulo Borrachinha, the Eraser Costa. Because that's what we're gonna call him now.
Paulo Costa.
No.
Borrachinha Eraser.
No.
The Eraser.
Paulo Borrachinha, the Eraser Costa. That's his nickname. Or the Eraser Paulo Borrachinha Costa. Regardless.
Either way.
I want to see him versus Yoel.
Woo!
That's like Brock Lesnar versus...
Goldberg.
No. UFC. But yeah.
Oh, Juice versus Juice.
No, remember the other big dude? Fudge, what's his name? Really good guy.
Damn it.
Big hands. And remember, he destroyed Brock Lesnar the first round, and then Brock submitted him. Crap. You know who I'm talking about.
Ham hocks.
But big guy versus big guy?
Yeah.
I want to see that. Yoel versus Borrachinha.
Yep.
Come on.
Hoss match. I want to see a Hoss
So
match.
let's do that. Let's do that matchup.
What the fuck is his name?
Yeah, let's do that matchup. Then let's do Luke Rockhold, Chris Weidman. Winner gets the championship match.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's do Michael Bisping versus whoever.
There you go.
It really doesn't matter at that point.
I just want to throw this guy in the mix because I think he'd find us and then choke us out.
He is in the mix, man.
Yeah.
He just beat Johnny Hendricks, former welterweight champion. That's in the mix.
That's true.
If that's not in the mix, I don't know what is.
Yeah, I really don't know what is.
I really don't know.
And it's really bothering me that I can't remember his name right now.
Look it up.
Oh, no, I don't want to
too.
look it up.
Yeah.
Goatee, almost balding.
Yeah.
Engineer, really smart.
Yep.
From Colorado.
Very nice guy.
Yeah.
He trained with...
he kind of looks like a huge Johnny Hendricks.
Does he?
No, he doesn't. It was... Damn it. When you say it's going to piss me off.
Me too. I'm looking it up now.
I know.
Brock Lesnar
Glenn.
UFC record. I can't believe I'm looking up Brock Lesnar UFC record to figure out who this guy is. That's when you know you're at the lowest of lows.
Steve. Johnny. Derek. No.
Shane Carwin.
Oh, mother. Shane. Big Shane. Shane O'Mac.
Sorry, Shane Carwin. We love you. You're a great fighter.
I know.
You're a stand-up guy.
I would never
Sorry
wanna
we
fight
forgot
you.
your name.
Yeah, sorry. Seriously.
Yeah.
But that would be a great match.
Right? Borrachinha versus...
You know who would be a great match? Kind of, it just reminds me of Borrachinha versus Vitor. Put Vitor back on the juice.
True.
And put them.
Oh, man. TRT Vitor versus Borrachinha.
TRT.
It's the same person.
No.
It's the same exact person.
Same. It's like Sting versus fake Sting. WCW.
Yeah. It's like Superman versus... crap.
Oh, God damn it.
Damn it. Not again.
I was going to say Breezango.
Bizarro.
Yeah, you get it.
But yeah, no, I mean, here, actually, now that you mention it, let's put Bisping versus Vitor. That's his last fight.
Yeah.
Redeem himself against Vitor.
True.
Or did he redeem himself against Vitor?
I forget. I didn't really care about that match, so I forgot.
No, but like that's a good match.
No.
Bisping needs a final match, not a contender match.
He needs a final match with someone around his generation.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
because
Just to kind of end.
end his career.
Don't end him with a killer.
The thing is, why end him with a killer when he's not going to be in title contention? He doesn't even want to be in title contention.
Yeah. You
So-
can just tell the way he talked.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah.
I mean, even before the fight, he's like, "This is one of my last fights.
The end
What do
is
you want
near.
from me?
Yeah.
I reached the pinnacle finally.
Mhm.
You know, I beat some good guys. I could see a rematch versus Anderson
Yeah.
in the future, but I wouldn't even do that. I would
Yeah.
do somebody like maybe Johnny Hendricks. I would do somebody like Vitor.
True.
I would do somebody like anybody who's lost.
Yeah. Can we switch it up real quick? I just want to ask you your thoughts on a future contender.
Okay, yeah.
James Vick. Did you get to watch him fight?
Yeah, he knocked out Paul, no. Irish the Irish guy. Irish Joe Duffy.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on him?
He looked great. Joe Duffy's the man.
Yeah.
But he knocked out what did he knock him out with, an uppercut?
I think second round.
Hold on. You know what's funny about this guy?
What's up?
He's 6'3", 155. What
That is ridiculous. And I think that's why people don't want to fight him.
Yeah.
Because that is a tough. He's tall and he's skilled.
He's
like the heavyweight version of Stefan Struve.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But
or the lightweight version of Stefan.
yeah, I'm sorry, the lightweight version.
But here's the thing: how long can he keep that up? Because that's a huge weight cut.
That's a huge.
You can
weight
only
cut.
imagine.
Yeah, I honestly, I want to find out what his age is.
He has to be really young.
Yeah,
he has to be really young.
Once he grows into it, just kind of like when John Jones grew into light heavyweight, and
Yeah.
now he's ready for heavyweight. I just want to see where this guy's gonna go.
Let's
man.
talk about this guy real quick. But
Okay.
yeah, James Vick, I think he can get a fight up there.
He talked about Poirier Pettis. Winner.
Give it to him.
Yeah.
Give it to him. Or loser.
Right?
Or loser.
Either or. I think
the
he
winner
needs
of
a top
Poirier
10.
Pettis should fight the winner of
Aldo. Sorry.
Connor Tony Ferguson.
Oh yeah.
Oh no,
Sorry.
actually hold on. Khabib is fighting Edson Barboza.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
And you know the winner's getting a title fight.
Wow. Oh,
That's a great fight.
Man, that's a great fight. And damn it.
Yeah.
Why Edson?
Dude,
I love Edson.
The
man.
lightweight division is stacked.
man.
The welterweight division stacked.
Stizack.
The middleweight
Young
division
Bucks.
stacked. The
It's a good
weakest
time to-
division is heavyweight.
Yeah. And and heavyweight's still fun to watch. Well,
Yeah.
we have Overeem and Ngannou.
Oh, welterweight. Darren Till.
Who's he facing?
Did you see his last fight?
Oh no.
You didn't see his last fight against
Nah.
Cerrone?
Oh, that's
Darren Till.
You're right.
missed that.
He is like a McGregor. He
Isn't
is.
he?
Yo, when he was fighting, I'm like, I shared it with someone too. Like the night that Friday, I was talking about Darren Till and I told him how you told me about he's a Conor McGregor-esque type of fighter, and you were on
Same style.
Yeah. Like the way he fights, I'm like, holy.
The way he he matches your front leg and then he moves to the outside and throws that straight.
Wow.
And he's lightning fast.
He's fast.
Poor
as
Cerrone.
Yeah.
But
Damn,
he's in welterweight. I want to see him versus Wonder Boy next.
Oh. Ooh.
I know Wonder Boy wants the winner of Robbie Lawler versus RDA.
There's a lot of matchups
But
going
dude,
on right now, man.
Yeah.
It's a good time to be a UFC fan.
Bottom line.
It's a good damn Edson versus.
And then you got Francis Ngannou versus Alistair Overeem.
Holloway.
You got Frank. Oh, come on,
Edgar.
man.
There's a lot of matchups, man. Hey, guys, on that note, we have a lot to talk about, but training's about to start, so we got to be out.
Boom.
If you guys enjoy this, please like, share, subscribe, rate.
Review.
It does go. Yeah, man. Let us know how you feel. Tell us how you feel, man.
And tag us on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. Let us know what you like.
Mm-hmm.
All
Let us
that
know what
good
you
stuff.
don't like.
Let us know what you don't like.
What is to add.
Yeah. Also, again, thank you to our sponsors. Also, check out the Show the Art Academy. Go to showtheart.com. We got our membership site where you get unlimited videos, jiu-jitsu instructionals, gi no gi. We got yoga. Thank you to Invertigear. Go to invertigear.com. Type in the coupon code ShowTheArt15. Go to vapebright.org. Type in the coupon code ShowTheArt. And lastly, go to chimeracoffee.com. Type in the coupon code ShowTheArt and save yourself some money. Thank you for listening.